Bro, thank you. $1 million, baby. Let's go. $1 million. That's your budget. Go.
I think the pace at which everything happens in New York is just mind-blowing.
So this is the title of the show, Football's Freedom. The opening is next Thursday on the 11th. YG Marley is going to perform. Lauryn Hill. We're going to invite everybody.
That was sick. What do you think? This stuff just happens when you're in the city.
It was a movie. A movie.
I walked into a clothing pop-up, met a guy who follows our YouTube and our content. He knew the founders of Mercer Labs, connected us. Within 48 hours, we'd had multiple meetings with them. All of a sudden, 24 hours later, we're shooting with them. A few days pass, we're shooting again with them. And we've edited, delivered all of the content, all of the work, and now we're back home. And it's been like less than a week.
We are at Mercer Labs. Max and Matt are working, doing their thing. We are here to film the Football is Freedom Bob Marley event that they are hosting tonight, and I'm sure it's going to be a sick one.
Adi.
After you, bro. Wrap it up.
Yeah, I saw your work was like all around here, like Soho.
Yeah. It will go quick.
Like
it will
my
go quick.
friend,
If we do it, it will go quick because you just
He was at Emmett,
step
so
down.
he told me about you. I didn't know about you, but I saw the work and we just like launching the new show.
Okay,
Maybe
so
we can
see
do
you on
something.
Monday. I was hanging out with Marley's son, Rohan Marley, came here. And I met him in the Hamptons. I met him a few times before. And then we were working on like a World Cup show in the museum, right? For the summer, we said let's do like activation, let's do something, whatever. And then I started brainstorming and thinking about ideas and things like that. And then when he came, we start presenting and just like showing him what we're doing and say, yo, my dad was obsessed, like really loved soccer, like the way he loves like singing. He also loved playing soccer, and soccer was part of his identity, who he is, his life, and the energy around that. So we thought it would be great to celebrate Bob Marley and to do a beautiful show of Bob Marley and soccer during the World Cup here in New York. And then we put together a whole show. It's all 15 rooms, the whole 15 installations are going to change. The opening is next Thursday on the 11th. YG Marley is going to perform, Lauryn Hill. We're going to invite everybody. So this is the title of the show, Football is Freedom. And this is what Marley said, that this is, we're quoting him. So then the unity, the flags, him performing on like a big flag, that the drums coming down, then the drums coming up, you in this crazy landscape.
Okay, so the event is the launch, right? So ideally what we're thinking is do the launch and then kind of get something out relatively quickly after that you guys can use to get people excited to come.
Yes.
Okay.
But I love your style. I love the way you tell stories. Very, you know, it feels relevant. It feels it doesn't feel like it's in your face. So you gotta come and see the space.
Yeah, definitely.
Walking and playing soccer on the Imagine it's a glass. The screen is a glass, and they're playing on top of that. The glass floor. So they're gonna run and have all that energy. I really work, like, you know, I maybe render like 1,000 until I get to this one. And then you erase it, so it's almost like when you go to the ocean and you draw on the sand, and then it comes and give you a fresh canvas again. Same shit, same kind of. What I want you guys to figure it out together. What's the scope of work, and then deliverables. That way, this is like basically the social media that we have. They're running the whole thing. So I feel like putting it together. That's the time.
Did we talk
So
about
you can
doing footage before the event?
So you can. So for example, the event. Yeah, we
think
need
we
to
should.
shoot
I
just
think
the
that's
big
more
big
important.
picture, right? Big picture, shooting the space, clean shots, architectural of the space with models, without models, so we can have it for press, for editorial, you know, different magazine and things like that from the PR
So
company.
the PR company
So we need
needs,
to have.
like, photos and videos, but not. They need photos actually, like 4 photos of the space. That's like the most like simple, like,
Yeah.
So
just so
we
that
have
they
15
can do like clean
installations,
shots.
each
and then we'll
room,
have
like
others.
3 or 4 pictures, open, show it how big it is, you know, the space, wide lens, and then, because this is what really it looks like. The way we feel the space, you saw it, it needs to feel. So Monday,
For
we said,
Monday,
right?
to
I
shoot.
said Monday.
If we aim for Monday, that's Monday the 8th. You'll have it before the 11th for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
either we do Monday. That's what I'm saying. Better than Wednesday.
Let's
right,
aim
to
for
film-
Monday.
to shoot.
What do you need? What kind of shots? And then videos, models, the whole thing. You directing it with him. I want him to direct it. Yeah.
Are we doing any photos with the models or just video?
I think we focus on it.
Yeah, cool. I agree.
It's nice to see the models as a silhouette. It's always good for reference. Because
Yeah,
if you see
it's,
that picture with not the person,
Yeah,
you
the
don't know
scale
what
is,
it is.
yeah, huge.
And play with
That's,
the lights, you know. We
that's
have
really
the window,
sick.
we have a good light over there, similar to that.
You have the architectural, that's where the models are. And for social media, etc. Then you have the event, like the MA that we discussed.
Yeah,
Energy, people
showing like
coming
the
in,
faces of
the
all the
party, the
celebrities,
performance.
us, the team, and like Roy, and yeah, make sure you show us also.
Yeah.
So that's the product. All the braille is raised, right? Music lollipop.
Yeah, that's the,
Put this in your ears, for example. See the packaging?
Music lollipop.
Now take it out. Press on the button long. That's it. Now put it in your mouth. And wait a second. Put it on your teeth. Give it a second. You hear the music? That's it. So we cannot hear the music, but you can hear the music from sucking on a lollipop, like licking a lollipop. So shit like that I want to do, but I want to explain people what I do in Mercer. Not only you understand? I'm not only, I'm an artist, I do all crazy shit that I want people to see and understand that I have it in the store. Cool, right?
All I know is when I put this thing in my mouth, I can hear music, but when I take it out, I can't hear music. It's like very chill. It's like
It's the music from the shop for one of the rooms. I think this one is the 4D sound that we have right now. We hear our inside voices and the outside voices. We're all connected, right, in that way. So this, in the vibration that you have in your mouth, on your teeth, it reach to your ears, and you can basically have the sound. Nobody can hear anything, only
it's
you.
fascinating how different places I put it. It's
Yeah,
louder
it's
and
fun.
softer.
That's the thing. Yeah. And the different
And
music.
when I bite on it, it goes like I can hear it, like properly hear it.
How are we going?
Okay, so we are currently at the first stage of our Mercer Lab shoot. They are doing a collaboration with Marley Bob Marley had a passion and love for football, and they're doing a whole immersive experience with the Marley family. And I got introduced to Adi and his brother Roy through someone that I met at Emmy Studios, and then all the stars just aligned, we connected, we jammed, we came up with some cool concepts, and today we're shooting with two talent around the museum and inside to kind of showcase what it is and how it's all going to come to life. And then on Thursday night, they have the big announcement event where they'll bring together the launch. The Marley kids will be here, they'll be performing live, and we will be capturing the event and the activation as well. So excited to get this one done. We'll create a little hero piece, and then on Thursday night, we'll do a event recap, but in a really interesting way. So this is the start of something cool.
Just stop when you get to the patch of shade.
Okay, what's your name?
Isabella.
We are here to film the Football is Freedom Bob Marley event that they are hosting tonight, and I'm sure it's going to be a sick one.
I think the pace at which everything happens in New York is just mind-blowing. I think everyone there, if you're there living in the city doing the thing, everything is just rapid. Coming back to Sydney, it almost feels slow, but it's still exciting to be able to like infuse that energy into the business here. I guess reflecting on Mercer Labs, you know, like this stuff just happens when you're in the city. I walked into a clothing pop-up, met a guy who follows our YouTube and our content. He knew the founders of Mercer Labs, connected us. Within 48 hours, we'd had multiple meetings with them. All of a sudden, 24 hours later, we're shooting with them. A few days pass, we're shooting again with them. And we've edited, delivered all of the content, all of the work, and now we're back home. And it's been like less than a week. I think what's really important and something that I try and do, and something that I even had a conversation with Fraser, who's just recently joined our team this week, today, is like, what's the human element and what are we doing more than just shooting and delivering content or delivering great work? It's like, how do we engage with, how do we build relationships with, and how do we give people like that true, what I've said for many years, the Fortem feeling of like, what does it feel like to work with us? And so on a personal level for me now, it's like, how do I remain in touch with Roy and Adi, the two brothers, and continue to deliver insights and information and impactful work with them? But then it's how do we develop our relationship as Fortem with their business, so that when more opportunities arise over the course of the next couple of weeks and months, that we're able to be the production partner for them to really continue to build and develop their brand alongside whatever collaborations and activations that they have.